Hello, Hub City Geeks. Here's the SpartanNerd with take 3 of my review of Evil-Lyn, MASTERVERSE Evil-Lyn, new Eternia Evil-Lyn. Now, this is a different studio situation. I'm actually at the music teacher conference in South Carolina. So I'm at a hotel room, and it had this nifty table with a book light. I was able to create like a stage. It's like she's singing on stage. But for real, I believe the action feature of this figure is simply nothing but the beauty that she is. I mean, she came with the wand, she came with some hands, but what we have here is the best Evil-Lyn sculpt, perhaps the best lady sculpt in the MASTERVERSE line. So I just want to talk about that. I mean, she's like on the runway or whatever right now. I mean, she's not overly busty. She's not anything like wrong. You know, she really does look like a model. Like that face doesn't really look like a classic Evil-Lyn. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's a great sculpt. I don't know who the sculptors were trying to evoke, but it looks good. Her skin's not yellow, and another big improvement. Look at these knees. Every other female character I have in MASTERVERSE that has those double jointed knees, if they're bare-legged, looks like cellulite, what is that? They streamlined it, they made it smaller, and you know, it makes her legs just look more muscular in an appropriate way. I mean, this figure has a cloth goods cape. That's a rubber loincloth piece. There's drop down hips in the box. They were dropped down. So if you're a mental card collector, you might look for an example that they're not dropped down. It doesn't create the problem the Green Goddess had, though. I'll say that. It looks better than the Green Goddess looked in the box. I like the translucent blue wand. So I actually have the other wand right here. I prefer this one. This one, this is from the Revelations Evil-Lyn, and that came with a short wand and a long wand. This solution they gave us here is you can take that. It's a two-piece. I just like it to be longer. So this figure, if it has a weakness, it's that it doesn't have many accessories. I mean, for instance, Revelation Evil-Lyn came with 2 heads. One was unhelmeted, so you see the white hair that Evil-Lyn is known to have, and she had 2 wands, one big, one long, one short, and she came with alternate hands, a pocketbook. I mean, that's an appropriate thing for a deluxe figure. Here we have new Eternia Evil-Lyn. The only thing she really has is extra hands and that 2-piece wand. But the sculpt is just so much better. Now, the only real complaint besides that is she can't hold the cape out. You know, Evil-Lyn likes to pull her cape out like sort of like Batman. And, you know, she turns into a fireball. I watched some Filmation episodes while I was really sick, and I noticed she did that in a couple of episodes. She just moved her cape over and turn into a fireball and blast out of the room. That's the way, her mode of transport. Why didn't this figure come with a fireball? That would be awesome. So there's things that they could be doing with Evil-Lyn they're not doing. If you recall, movie Evil-Lyn didn't come with any accessories either. She came with a blue translucent cosmic key. Like, nobody wanted that. Like, it's supposed to be energized, I guess, but it just looked dumb. I mean, we had the fully painted one that came with Skeletor. They could have gave us a ton of things. If you watch the movie, there was a lot of things in the movie that she used, and they just didn't give them to us. But So anyway, yeah. So what is it about me and Evil-Lyn? I mean, that means you hear me talking about 3 Evil-Lyns, this one and 2 others. And I've got tons of Mega Blocks ones. She was one of my last vintage figures that I owned as a child. I got made fun of for playing with dolls when I got it. You know, I got the Tyrannosaurus Rex at the same time. You know, that this one isn't yellow, that doesn't bother me. I'd rather not be yellow, even though there's something about a yellow Evil-Lyn that brings me back, but I just like the regular skin, you know, 2000X had, or whatever, or like this one. So I reckon this Evil-Lyn is a 4 of 5. Only point coming off is from no accessories, not many accessories. If anybody wants to know what's under the cape, there you go. Not much to see there. That's all rubber. Though she came with other hands, I prefer this open spellcasting hand, so I'm just keeping it that way. I think she's gonna look great with the green Mythic Legion's magic effects. The 4 horsemen would call those heroic magic effects. Well, I disagree, but I'll get some pictures of that, her holding that, and y'all can see. Thanks for listening. I give this Evil-Lyn a 4 of 5. Check out my full review on the blog. And thanks for liking, subscribing to my content. I've got lots of more great ones to come while I've got nothing to do at this hotel room.